Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about Mac Demarco, who's an artist that I discovered a couple of months ago and quickly went through basically his entire discography and found a lot to love about his music, and I've been listening to him a lot over the past couple of months. Stylistically and artistically and lyrically, it's very different from what I generally enjoy listening to on my own time. So, according to Wikipedia, Mac is a Canadian singer songwriter, multi instrumentalist, and producer. He's released 6 full length studio albums. My favorites being Two, Salad Days, another one, and This Old Dog. Salad Days is probably my favorite because it was the first thing I was introduced to by him, but This Old Dog is his best record in my in a more objective sense, just stylistically and thematically and with emotional impact. That's a really good record. His music has been described as blue wave, slacker rock, or by Demarco himself, jizz jazz. I also would call it, there's like jangle pop, psychedelic rock in there. It's indie rock music. And it's, when I heard it, it was very different from anything I'd ever heard before. This song is actually a little bit of an outlier for him. A lot of his music just has him and his guitar. This one is pretty synth heavy. But I really like this song, and I feel like it's a pretty good introduction to his music, which is pretty much jangle pop, psychedelic slacker rock, if it was weird and lo-fi. That's what I would call Mac Demarco's music. And he gained an obscene amount of popularity from doing what he does. If I'm not mistaken, as of a couple of days ago, I saw someone post in his subreddit that he surpassed 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify, which is crazy and awesome, you know? So anyway, I just wanted to share this because I've been wanting to feature him on the channel for a long time now. I kind of want to do a whole lot of his music. I'm not sure how many of you guys will like it, though. So let me know what you think down below, or if you've already heard of him. And yeah, let's get into it. This is Mac Demarco, Chamber of Reflection. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. He does all the instruments himself on his records. Bass is so good. Synth is so cool in the song. And the slow fade out. Pretty much every track of his is consistently good, with, in my opinion, the exception of his newest record, which is still good, but I've only heard that one twice, where the other ones many times. I guess Rock and Roll Nightclub's another one that I did not care for as much as the rest of it. But yeah, man. It's actually really funny to me how obsessed I am with this guy's sound, because of how I normally don't listen to this kind of music, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, this sounds like the end credits to Life is one of the top comments. This will be my Valentine's Day jam. Hell yeah. How does this song represent every single emotion at once? Listen to this back when I was in high school. I never really thought that being alone was bad back then. I ate lunch alone sometimes with friends, study at the back of the library alone, go to the park alone. I like silence, and I don't like crowded and noisy places. Now I'm in my 20s. I lost my mom because of cancer, and I cried while listening to this. It's just a different type of lonely. Just the thought of not seeing her anymore. No more late night talks about goals, plans, makes me realize how dependent I am on my mother, and I will have no one to talk to now. I don't feel sad that I'm alone while in high school, because my mother was alive and I got to talk to her after school. She was my best friend and knew all my secrets, my crush, the teacher that I hate, all of it. I don't keep secrets from her because she never judges me. I opened up to her when I was depressed and she was there for me. Now I don't have that. Damn. There are so many regrets and so many goals yet to be fulfilled. I don't want to feel this kind of loneliness. This is a really sad comment. Damn. Song hits like a memory you can't seem to remember, but like a feeling you can't ever forget. This feels and sounds nostalgic, like deja vu. Yes. This song is, yeah, I really like this song. This song makes me want to ask my therapist if he's okay. All right. Musically, it's heavier than most of the other songs on Salad Days. Demarco mixes several things on this song, starting from the topic about the chamber of reflection in the Mason culture and his weird relationship with fame portrayed in his mockumentary. The synth part is borrowed from Japanese artist Shigeo Sakito's song The World 2, which was released in 1975. Mac's version was later sampled by Wiz Khalifa in Smoke Chambers and Mr. Waves in Smooth Departure. That's crazy. The music video for the song contains the Masonic compass and a square with a G, which fits the imagery in the song. This is not the first time Mac has used Masonic symbols. His first band, Make Out Videotapes album, Yin Yang, had many of those on the cover. Interesting. According to Mac DeMarco, he says it's a room people go into before you're initiated into Freemasonry. It's like a meditation room, and they lock you in there for a period of time. The purpose is to reflect on what you've done in your life already and move on from it. I think that's what I did in this chamber of reflection. I did not know any of that. That's crazy, and I'm glad that I checked this out now, actually. But yeah, I love the name Chamber of Reflection because it just makes me think of reflecting on the life that you've led. Salad Day's climax is a shimmering ballad that's instrumentation puts its trust in a thumping drum roll, spiraling synths, and a wash of organs. The aforementioned percussion loop is lifted from Gold Splatter, a murky number from Experimental Tinker's Black Moth Super Rainbow that can be heard right from the jump. The overall melody keyboard lead is based on The World 2, an elusive instrumental composition by obscure Japanese artist Shigeo Sakido that not many people know anything about. That's very, very, very interesting. Spend some time away getting ready for the day you're born again. Spend some time alone. Understand that soon you'll run with better men alone again. Yeah, now the song has a totally different meaning to me. Crazy. Yeah. Born again in this figurative sense means to find new life with someone else. He does not want his love interest to waste any more of her precious yet short time with him because he knows she can find someone better. In what might be a song dedicated to his girlfriend, he fears she will eventually leave him for someone better, thus leaving him alone once again. In context with Freemasonry, the Chamber of Reflection is a secluded dark room where one is supposed to meditate on the past and expectations before finally being introduced to Freemasonry. The meditation is supposed to give the candidate a new perception of his life, so as he leaves the chamber, he will be born again and join the better men, aka the Freemasons. The girl has finally left Mac for a better man. Note he says again, and this implies that this isn't the first time someone has done this to him. Anyway, it's probably not about a girl, but just himself. Yeah, it's interesting. No use looking out, it's within that brings that lonely feeling. Understand that when you leave here, you'll be clear among the better men, alone again. There is no need to look outward towards people and external situations to shift the blame because ultimately he claims that you inspire your own seclusion as a result of your idealistic approach towards life. He's saying that when you leave your alone state of mind, you will have a clear outlook on life. And yeah, this song is probably not super representative of most of his sound, although he does use synths and kind of detuned sounding keyboards on some tracks. A lot of them are more guitar heavy. Yeah, wow. So to me, this song is literally just a reflection on just reflecting, almost meditating, and yeah, being lost in thought, basically. Inward searching. And I really like the song. So, anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm probably going to do another Demarco song. Let's see. Maybe I'll do one with one of the cool music videos, because he does really interesting music videos. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel and you watch this, thank you so much. If you're a fan of Mac Demarco, hi. Loving this. This is awesome. If you like these types of reaction videos, consider subscribing. And yeah, that's what's weird about listening to music on my own now, is that I'll often have moments where I'm like, man, I wish I could have reacted to it, and gone more in depth with it, but it's, kind of time consuming to make these, and it's also easier to focus on the music when I'm not doing this, and the lyrics, really. It's easier to focus when I'm not also thinking about trying to be something you can interact with as a audience or whatever. But yeah, I'll probably do a few more Mac DeMarco songs, even if I've heard most of them. And if he releases a new record anytime soon, then I guess I'll probably get on that as well. And yeah, watch any of his live videos. They're really good. His personality's great. Thank you so much for joining me. See you guys soon. Also, one last thing. I'm actually releasing my own music. It's coming out on Bandcamp on April 1st, which is not a joke. That's the actual date it's coming out. And if you want to check out what it's going to sound like, there are 2 singles up on my other YouTube channel with music videos and everything. I'm really excited to share them. So yeah, if you look up Daniel Profeta music video, you might find it. I think there's another artist named with the name Daniel Profeta on YouTube, so hopefully you'll be able to find it. Maybe I'll just link it somewhere over here. But yeah, all right, see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out.